Welcome back to episode 2 of Atomfall, and I am a northerner. You just call me Ben, though. And yeah, we're about to enter a village, and I'm wearing my Atomfall t-shirt after opening it. If you didn't see that opening last time, go back and check the episode 1, because hey, that's the beginning of the story. We had a little wander around, went to a rail yard, and now it's time to go and enter this village. What did I mark there? Did I just accidentally click on it? I think I did. Yeah, because what I'm trying to do is like move. Oh, just moving it is fine. But yes, we are here. And it says a village. There are the sewer tunnels and a trader camplet. Let's go into the village first.
Sarge! Look! Visitor!
Well. Just look what the cat dragged in. Pay attention. This village is under military occupation per the quarantine protocol. You're new round here, eh? Which means you're free to enter. Just keep your nose clean, all right?
I mentioned in the last episode that you can go and play nearly all of the game pretty much without killing anybody. You can also do the opposite. You can go and kill everybody. Can I talk to you?
What are you gawping at? Like I said, you're free to enter the village. Move on.
Just like that.
Just like that. Captain's orders. He says any stranger might be important. So we just send any like you his way. Unless you're an outlaw, of course. Or worse.
What's worse than an outlaw? Yeah, I want to know.
Oh, mad folk in the woods. Creatures that tear you limb from limb. The list goes on. There's something nasty at work here. Something in the soil. If it weren't for our protection, the villagers would be no better off than those grey-skinned bastards. Now, you should go and talk to the captain. I reckon he'd be keen to see you right away. Last I heard, Captain Sims was down by the bandstand. Present yourself to him toot sweet, if you know what's good for you.
I will do.
Well, should I shoot him, Sarge?
You should not. Do they look like an outlaw to you?
No, Sarge.
There we go then. Outlaws we shoot, strangers we let in. Captain's orders.
I'm not saying it just because of the accent, but he reminds me a bit of Rod Gilbert. In that, no, we do not do that. Just his way of his manner of speaking.
Like that. We're protecting them, the bloody ungrateful swine.
Oh, this is such a little British village. Oh, it's like home.
Look, for the 100th time, we're here to protect civilians and get this mess sorted out.
All right. Get a lot sorted out by kicking the elderly out of the rooms, do ya?
You know what the
Scouser.
captain said? We have to move anybody vulnerable inside the inner perimeter.
Vulnerable! The bloody cheek of you! At least the outlaws have the common decency to rob us blind and not tell us it's for our own bloody good.
Right, listen to me, you old knout. Orders is orders. You obey orders, or
One
it's
more
the jump
civvy
gives me cheek and I'll
You'd never
top
took
the
us into
bastard.
prison. And
Orders
die
be
there.
broad.
You'd never.
You'd never.
Watch me. You should be thanking us for protecting you. You know that?
Aye. I suppose so.
You suppose so? Let me hear you say it.
Thank you. Thank you for protecting us.
That's better. Now gather your tat and get out. State of this place. Leave tomorrow if we could.
Jeez. Okay, I said on yesterday's episode that I think there's some humor in it, and yeah, yes there is. Very, very
Do as you're told.
British.
Citizens of Wyndham, if you or any of your friends or family
sure I
show
like the look
signs
of
of corruption, report it immediately. Caught early, the contagion can be painlessly excised.
Corruption.
Be vigilant. Be safe.
Can I talk to you?
Addressing civilian. Stand back, citizen.
Oh jeez. Oh, we've of course got a little church as well.
Hands away from any weapons,
You get a little bit too close to them and they start like being like growing suspicious, which I like. I've got Vicar Dibley theme in my head for some reason.
Where's my pal Johnny? What you done with him? That bloody peacock says, oh, Mr. Wilmore is currently detained.
He never.
He never.
They put poor Mr. Wilmore in that prison of theirs. What for?
Wouldn't say, would he? Eh? All full of martial law this and special powers that.
Ugh, bunch of little Hitlers.
Aye. Our Davy never came back from France in last one.
Oh, I know.
If he was still here with us, he'd have spat in the eye, that pompous little... The words fail me.
I know. But just keep mum about how cross you are, though. If they'll lock up Mr. Wilmore, they'll lock up anybody.
You are reminded that any building marked as sterilized is off limits.
Can we go in the church? We can. St. Catherine's. Let me change my journal investigation. Protocol. Being a stranger here means the soldiers will let me wander freely. Yeah. How long are we going to be a stranger for, I wonder? Done the orders one. That points me to maybe I should go to Molly. Interchange. Somewhere inside the quarantine zone.
Why here of all places? If they'd resolved to...
Oh,
I'm sorry, we're closed today. Please leave.
Oh, but there's been a murder.
Please, I beg of you. Just forget you saw anything here and go. Please.
But you want me to ignore a corpse?
These are awful times. If news of this gets out, things will get worse, I assure you.
But was it you?
Please, tell no one. I know how it seems, but I would not ask such a thing if it weren't for the good of the village. It's vital the military don't learn of this. We'll tidy up, but if the captain and his toy soldiers find out, things will become so much worse here.
Very well, I'll keep quiet. A murderer is on the loose and a danger to the village. I should report this. Don't you want to know who did this? Yeah.
All I can concern myself with right now is keeping this quiet. I must decide what to do about this before any soldier wanders in. I would suggest you let all this lie too. The matter is best left to the village to handle.
Why is it so important that Protocol doesn't find out about this?
Because if anyone so much as puts a foot out of line here, that captain claps someone in chains. So if he caught wind of a thing like this, I fear for myself and for my congregation. Besides, this is a village matter. We shall attend to it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some things to work out.
Yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? And who are you?
What do you want? I had naught to do with Maisie's death, I swear, in God's name. And neither did the vicar. He's a good man. If this gets back to the soldiers, they'll cart him and me both off to jail.
I've noticed loads of places now use the word jail as G-A-O-L. Is it just like, ye olde times? I love all the different accents as well. Because it's in, the Northwest, but there was Scouse, there's Welsh a fair bit, Scottish. She did sound a bit Northern Irish at one point. You realise how it looks, though? I'll be that. Then tell me, who would want Maisie killed?
I don't know who. Not us. She probably got on the wrong side of someone on account of her. But you should leave.
On account of what?
This is village business, and none of yours.
You should tell me your secrets. I might be able to help. No, she won't say that. You must confess. Isn't that what the vicar would want? And then, if you don't help me, maybe I should report you to the soldiers instead. I'm going to do the second one. You must confess. Isn't that what the vicar would want?
Confess? All right. Look, She were good at following people, was our Maisie. Nosing around in their business. I don't know, mayhap she found summit and got silenced for it. I saw her the other night, skulking around near an old cellar not far from here. I can mark it for you, but I know naught else. And I don't want to talk about this no longer.
Well, thank you very much. Where is the cellar? Let me have a look. So she was seen entering. There's a murder in the church. To the north of the church. Right, let's go and find that. I want to stick with it. Let's not take the sickle. I'm intrigued.
The right thing, I'm sure. God go with you.
It's to the north of the church. I'm guessing it's... Can we leave this way? Yes. Let's follow this lead. See what happened to Maisie. Don't go in there, please.
Let's not have any... This blasted
Where is the cellar? No, that's the church. Oh, is that the cellar? Yes. It's a proper old village bus stop. Am I going the right way? Yeah, a bit further up there, though. My heart rate's going up. And, yeah, you don't want your heart rate up. Because people will find you. It's hard to be subtle when your heart's pounding. Ooh, he says jumping to get up. Was it here there's a cellar? Yes. Oh. Oh, jeez. God. Oh, my God. Well, at least I got my cricket bat. Oh, God. Okay, that was 3 in 1. Nice. Oh. They're everywhere. Oh, God. Let's just quickly go in. Where's my... Yeah, I need a flamethrower. And she was sneaking in here. Wait a minute. Something behind there. Oh, God, more. Please have a finite end to these. Seems like it. Pistol ammo. Oh, and a Molotov cocktail recipe. That'll be a useful one. We've got alcohol. I'm guessing that will help with the Molotov. Ooh, wait a minute. Crawl through. I didn't even see that. I will do in a minute. I think this is also a crawl through, right? Yeah. Lots of secrets down here. Ah, okay. So she was maybe playing cards. Card crate. Training stimulant. Painkillers and some SMG ammo. Training stimulants can be used to unlock new buffs or skills. Ah, right. So we've got my skills here. Now I can choose weapon throw, throwable damage. Wait. Do I have to get that one first to then get that one? So increase the stagger duration when enemies are kicked. Thrown weapons travel faster and deal more. I could have done with that earlier. Last episode. Throwing a weapon at a target will stun them, leaving them vulnerable to increased damage. Bladed weapons may also fatally impale enemies. And they're the only things that I can do. Oh, these like require 5 and 4 and 4. I'll do that one. I think I also had a crafting. Is that just a new crafting thing? Or... Yeah, I can make one. Make 2, actually. Although I could probably use that cloth for bandages, but never mind. Should probably eat that. Because I am actually... not super... Well, that will... Yeah. And I did notice that, yes, I am obviously limited with what I can carry with my backpack. Well, that was really useful. Ah, Captain Sims doesn't suspect a thing. Citizen brothers, I'm making headway in Wyndham. The protocol imposes harsher restrictions by the day, and it wears the villagers down. But the worse they get, the more they are willing to listen. I tell them of the purpose, of the voice in the soil. Some are wary, seeing how the captain brands us corrupt and pagan, but others are receptive. When I can, I'll bring them to the woods to meet you. I hold the purpose safe and secret. The heathen that is their captain doesn't suspect a thing. To him, I'm just a humble shopkeeper. Thank you for your guidance. I look forward to the day I can join you and hear the voice from myself, Morris. Okay, so that's Morris. That isn't Maisie. Is this like a little resistance bunker down here? I'm not going to follow that lead. I'm sticking with this one at the moment. Anything? Oh, I'll eat. Actually, can't. Won't be eating anything from there. Gunpowder. I will take that as well. And a scrap. Always a scrap. And some string. Okay, wait, string. Interesting that they don't count, like string and scrapped. They don't count as something in my backpack. They're in crafting. So that's good. So you can collect all of these things without it filling up your backpack. I appreciate that very, very much. So then I will be like, okay, if I see a scrap, maybe not a glass bottle. No, because they're my Molotovs, right? Yeah, so glass bottles also must count. Is that these? Glass bottles didn't go in here, did it? This is a Molotov. Well, oh wait, did I even pick it up? Oh, and it comes up behind me as glass, so it just counts as glass. And there's crawl through there, but there was also crawl... Wait, was there somewhere else to crawl through? No, that was where... That was the other one. Did Molly go through here? Oh, Maisie, sorry, Maisie. Sticky bomb, some meat and alcohol. Yeah, Molly's the one we need to go and meet. And I might go back out of the village and do that. Because I don't want to go too far and then reach a point where I can't publish this video. Kill the one they call... Oh! Kill the one they call Maisie. We share in your concern. If the vicar's spy... Vicar's spy? The one you call Maisie has discovered your purpose, then you must deal with her. That captain means only to bring pain to the soil and its children. You must stay hidden. Until that day comes when we all may sing with the same voice. Silence Maisie. Return her to the soil. Oh... Interesting. So maybe do we go back to the vicar and tell him that this has happened? Is the vicar trustworthy? I've seen, I've seen stories with vicars. Vicars are never as innocent as you like to think they are. Can I even push through there? And there's no secret way to crawl under here. I think I've pretty much discovered everything here. So let's head back. See what the vicar's got to say for himself. Oh, God, I believe that. Oh, it's the... Ah, there's a rat's nest. There we go. Where are they all coming from? They're coming from one as well. Look at this. Look at them. Where are you coming from? There it is. Oh, that's permanent. God, look at them. My heart rate is pounding. 180. Gotta get some practice in. Will it damage my health if I'm about to have a heart attack? Are there more? Is there another nest? I think there might be. Oh, there is one up there. I can't run because I'm about to pass out from being unfit. There. Is there another one over here? Yeah. Okay, have I now been observed? I've been observed destroying rats. Am I not allowed to do that? The way that they just fly at you. Oh, the more coming ones from around there. Where are you coming from? Is there another? Or are these just ones that were wandering around lost? I feel like there's still some. Pest removal service. Here. Don't give me something for all of this. There's more. Still more. You know what? I'm just going to leave them to it. Although there must be one around here. Yeah, there's one. Knew it. Disgusting things. Actually, I don't mind. Like, I'm not creeped out by rats and mice. I'd much rather mice and rats than, like, spiders. Where are you coming from? Is there another one? Or is that all of them? I did not expect this to be such a big ordeal.
Any breach of this regulation is punishable by death.
I think they might have gone. I've got a feeling there's like one somewhere, but I'm not spending an entire video going and killing rats, as much fun as that would be. Out of bounds? Why? Why? I won't go in while all these people are outside. But I am interested in finding why Maisie was being ordered to was ordered to be killed. Hopefully the soldiers haven't gone inside yet. Yes. Okay, you're not talkable. Oh, she's been cleared up. That hasn't, though.
Ah, it's you.
It is. I found... Let's be helpful, even though I'm not sure if I should trust him. Found a letter that ties Morris Wick to the murder.
The shopkeeper. Good heavens above. I knew something was off about him, but nothing as foul as that. Then I must ask something of you. You're embroiled in this now.
Oh, no.
As much as we are.
Do you want me to kill him?
To find absolution. Well, you must find some way to deal with Morris. An ally to those heathens in the woods is a danger to the village. Not that I'm suggesting you. Well, I'll leave it to your judgment.
Are you asking me to kill him?
I'm asking you to, well, to deal with him. He can't be allowed to walk freely here when he has succumbed to such corruption. You could get the captain involved, though I am loath to suggest it. Whatever course of action you take, I'm sure you will do what is best. Now that Maisie is dead, there is no one else I can trust to be able to carry out such a task. And in the spirit of reciprocation, if you are in need of my help, you need only ask.
I will be following that. What services?
I am here if you wish to talk, to unburden your soul. And if you'll forgive me for saying so, you seem troubled. Might I ask why? I don't suppose, well, have you perhaps been hearing voices?
Hearing voices? What do you mean?
It is a sign of vile corruption. It cannot be tolerated. It must be confronted. I saw it in the baker's husband. The baker, Iris, told me he was hearing voices and had fallen terribly ill. I haven't seen her husband for a number of weeks now. So I trust she came to her senses and took the necessary action. But it pains me to imagine what evil is creeping inside our little village.
Yeah. Was there nothing you could do to help him?
I only wish she had come to me sooner. My prayers might have reached him. in the early stages of his fall from grace. But he is beyond that now. I must think of the rest of the village. We have seen some very bad times here. I don't really know why such misfortune has befallen us. Only that it started with that wretched science city they built across the mere. They did something. Heaven knows what. And now it is laced with evil. You can smell it in the air.
And you protect against that evil, or haven't you wanted to find out more about the science they were doing? And I'm lost. I'll pry. And you protect against that evil, do you?
I do what I can. What I must.
Who's she, by the way?
People here need a guiding hand, not an oppressive one. The military presence, this protocol nonsense of theirs, has done that to us, and with no sign of respite. Pressure like that breeds corruption. I must obey the Lord's will and fight against such things. You, on the other hand, seem of a curious nature. I can offer you something, but you must be cautious about prying too deeply.
Go on. I'll be grateful. Please, anything you can tell me is greatly appreciated.
Well, I was on cordial terms with one or two of the scientists stationed up here. The important ones lodged at a manor house out in Casterfell Woods.
Ah, that's where it is.
I doubt any are still alive. But they may have left notes or papers that could prove useful to you. But you didn't hear that from me. All right.
All right.
Farewell. And God bless you.
I don't know if I trust you. I'm going to speak to that shopkeeper and see. Oh, okay. Pamela, we will not be taking down. Another guitar. I will take the bread. And the brandy. It's going to get annoyed. It didn't say anything like steal. So. I think she's stealing anyway. What are you doing there? I love how detailed this is. Oh, okay. My inventory is full. More than enough fireworks. What's this? Strange not to be celebrating Guy Fawkes Night this year. 5th of November. Still, there was the event at the Atom plant, and that was more than enough fireworks for anyone, I would say. We're all glad the radiation scare was short-lived. Mr. Pierman was saying he saw signs that the army were expanding their camp on the other side of the wire. I don't understand why. It feels as if we're being treated as a threat to the country at large. I'm going to go and find Morris because I haven't decided whether to trust the vicar or Morris. Oh, what's up here? Maybe there'll be a bit more information I can find sneaking around. Is this like where he lives? No, it's just a... I was about to say, requires the vicar's key. Well, maybe if Morris were to kill... Oh, I can go up further. Were to kill the vicar... Oh, we're going to the roof, are we? I wonder if... if the vicar dies at some point, whether I can take a key from him. Is it worth it just for that chest? Maybe. Not enough for the bandage. And there's the cloth. And actually, I need a bandage. I need to use a bandage, so... I might just eat. There we go. Space for 2. Oh! Jesus. All bats. The amount of things I've killed in this episode, I'm sorry.
All quiet. Back to it then.
Leave me alone. I need to look in this crate first. Ooh, a gnome. Is there a little thing there where killing the gnome is... or if there are a bunch of gnomes you have to go and destroy. Little squeal it made. Oh, well, I don't have the key. But I do wonder if there is, like, a vicar's house. Oh, there's a basement. What's in the base? I need to find some... Is it, oh, it's the crypt. course. I want to find... I feel like there's something about that vicar I'm not too confident about. Ooh. Friends, heard a report that the scientist Garrow was captured and carted off to the protocol camp in Skedamore. Seems like that's the location of the prison they keep threatening us with. Tread carefully. They've been on high alert ever since she showed up in town. Might be best to lay low until things calm down. A. What was the name of the guy? The vicar? Vicar McHenry. Quite a few leads in this church. Yeah, I want to find out more about him. We'll head to the shopkeepers in a moment. Once I've collected and looted the crypt. That's what Jesus would have wanted if he was a gamer. Requires unknown key in a forgotten cellar. Oh. I don't know. I think I want to keep the vicar alive because I don't know if I tell Morris, will he go and kill the vicar and then that'll shut out a bunch of things. But then if I killed him, will I not find out about what the vicar's really like? Kepler's star. Kepler's star is the common name for the Kepler supernova, the last supernova visible to the naked eye to date. It occurred in 1604 and was visible while it's... Okay, just some information. Not really a lead, but... Astronomy. I'm going to go to Morris. I don't know if I will... Thing is, I kind of want to be on the vicar's good side because it seems that he has something interesting that I want to know more about.
They call this whole country a lunatic asylum. Not sure about you.
There's the bandstand. So beautiful. I hope this turns into like people wanting to go and visit the Yorkshire Dales and the Peak District and the Lake District. Because it is a beautiful place. I haven't even looked at the map where I'm meant to be going. Village shop right behind me. Run past it. I saw the bakery, but I didn't see the shop, which is exactly there, of course. Very, very close to the church.
A new customer. How'd you do?
Oh, you look evil. Can I go here? It says open to all. Oops. Any letters in there? Don't know what that was. Quick. Don't want to get spotted. Sorry, I wasn't anywhere. Just wandering around. I did get a new investigation, though. Morris, don't bother trying to build that crystal set. As if the army boy strutting around the village wasn't enough, you'll end up hearing the rubbish they transmit inside the zone. They say it's for morale, but it's tantamount to torture. My God, but I miss the BBC Light programme. I wish I was joking about this, but they transmit their own version of Dick Barton Special Agents. The worst thing. Right. Okay, that wasn't really anything that gave us information. Let me talk to him and see what he's like.
Welcome to Wyndham Village. Pardon my curiosity, but how is it the soldiers let you in? Did you bribe them? And if you did, what with?
I have no idea. Let's be friendly. I have no idea why they let me in.
Aye, well, I can hazard a guess. Our little Napoleon, the captain that is, he keeps an eye out for folk like you. A stranger might be important. And if you're important, then that's another stepping stone out of the zone, isn't it?
Oh, he wants to get out as well.
Anyway, where are me manners, eh? I'm Morris Wick, owner of this establishment. Take a look at what I have to offer if you fancy.
Wait, is the captain trying to get out of the zone? That was literally what I was thinking.
Oh, you'd have to ask him that yourself. I'll leave that pleasure to you. Me, I'm happy here in the shop, where I never have to look at the man.
And what happened over at the power plant before we get to the juicy bits?
Big explosion, that's what. I remember it woke the whole village. We were out in the streets, wondering what were what. I mean, with all them atoms and such like they have over there.
Falling.
The soldiers rolled in and told us we were fine, that there weren't no radioactivity to be frit of. But then, in the next breath, they said we couldn't leave. Temporary quarantine protocol, they called it. Temporary, my hat. Look at them walls. Nowt temporary about them, is there?
I
We had
know.
no choice but to take it on the chin. So we did. Well, most of us did anyhow.
Most of us?
In the months after the disaster, some people started to turn a bit odd. Nothing bad, just different, you know. Kept going on about the soil calling to them. People you'd known your whole life, proper sober folk, suddenly talking about a new purpose. Then one night, they all upped and marched off into woods. Soldiers have been properly down about any talk, since that might sound a bit, you know, pagan. I shouldn't be talking about it neither.
I wonder if the pagan thing's to do with the straw thing that I got given in that box I opened at the end of the last episode. Right. I found this letter of yours. Care to explain? I'm going to let him explain it.
How did... Well, been poking around in what's not your concern, eh? I don't
Maybe.
have to explain myself to you. It's none of your bloody business.
These beliefs must be important if you're trying to hide them. Tell me what it is about, or I'll take it to the authorities. I think we'll go prying first.
Beliefs? They're the truth. Can't you see what's going on here? The protocol soldiers, the church, all carrying on like they know all the answers, when the truth is they know nought. Everyone says the folk in the woods are cracked, but they look like the only sane ones around here to me. They're trying to make peace with the world, not ruin it. Them scientists, the disaster, that weren't natural, their nose.
Panels?
Upset the balance of things. Nature's proper furious with us. We should make amends, shouldn't we? It's only right. But them soldiers would have me locked up for thinking that. Dangerous pagan sentiments, that arse of a captain calls it.
Got a real itch on my nose, it just won't go. Can you tell me more about these druids? What are your intentions then? What if the captain is right? What if these... Well, no, I don't want to upset him. He seems quite on edge. I'll be curious rather than prying. I don't want to push him over.
If you've seen them out in Casterfell Woods, I know they might come across as proper nasty. But look, they say the earth speaks to them, and they listen. Now, folk have been saying there's a voice in the earth around here since the year dot. These druids, or whatever you want to call them, they say that's true. So, mayhap we should be listening to it too, eh?
And what are your intentions then?
I want what's best for village. We should be looking back to what's always been here. The army here tried to stamp it out, but their captain's a bloody southerner.
Boo.
What does he know about the north? Well, but maybe you're a tattletale for the vicar too, eh?
No.
Prying for secrets so he can hold 'em over me.
I wouldn't have come
Well,
to you if I was.
won't stand for people who stick their beaks in where they're not wanted.
I don't want him to murder me, but... Is that the reason you killed Maisie? I have nothing to do with the vicar. Yeah, I have nothing to do with the vicar.
So you say? I hope that's true. We give our donations to the church, and in return he keeps the protocol sweet. Or so he says. Truth is, he worms his way into people's lives, finds out about matters that won't sit well with soldiers, and holds them over us. Blackmail it is. Pure and simple. Look, whoever you are, wherever you hail from, don't snitch on us about that letter, eh? The village needs the shop. It needs me. What I think should be me own business, shouldn't it? I'm not harming no one. Let's just get back to trading, eh?
I'm going to go back accusing because, I mean, the vicar did tell me to kill him. And I'm not at that stage yet, but I want to get a bit further. So this letter ties you to Maisie in the church. You killed her.
Shh! Shut your bloody trap before you bring every nosy bastard in here. All right, look. Just hear me out, eh? She were a rotten one, that'n. Tattling folk out to the vicar so he can load it over us. She never had out on me, not till last night when she found that letter. Then she carried on like I'd thrown in me lot were old Hitler or summat. Called me a traitor, like I ever had any loyalty to the protocol lot. I'm no killer, not born to it, but she were poison, that'n, and so is vicar. Summat had to be done.
Protocol would have you killed if they learned of your beliefs. Oh, it's a question. You can't justify murder. Perhaps you're right about the vicar being the real menace here. Thing is, if I pick that, will he be like, no, you kill him, and now I've got to pick? I'll inquire a bit more. So they would have you killed if they learned of your beliefs? Pretend I'm surprised.
Oh, aye. Or chuck you in that jail of theirs, which is just as much a death sentence, except slower. All I'm saying is that we messed up, with factories and machines and that. We should have stayed close to the soil. Simple as that. How is that treason? I'm not wicked, you know. I just have a purpose in life, that's all. Something better. But that Maisie, she were going to shout it from rooftops if I didn't pay to keep her and that vicar quiet. She had to go. And I had to do it somewhere vicar couldn't just sweep it under the rug. He can't go running off to the captain when it looks like he might have blood on his hands. Please, I know what I'm asking, but let it go, will you? Give us that letter back and we can both forget all about it. I'll make it worth your while, I promise.
Oh, I'm going to have to choose. Can't stop me. It needs to be reported. Get out of Wyndham and I won't have to get the soldiers involved. You make it worth... I might do that. Make it worth my while and nobody else has to know about it. You know, I'm going to be blunt. I'm going to try and get rid of him and then I can please both of them. So get out of Wyndham and I won't have to get the soldiers involved.
What? And leave the village without a shop? I don't just run this place, you know. I find the supplies it depends on. Wyndham will starve. You can't make me leave.
I'm going to be blunt. I'm going to say he has to go.
You're a heartless one, aren't you? You don't leave me any choice. All right. I'll go the first minute I can leave without making those protocol gowlighters suspicious.
So I have resolved this. Let's go. I'm really enjoying the stories in this. It's really good. I have dealt with the shopkeeper, Morris Wick, as the vicar requested. The vicar will be waiting in the... Yes, I'm going to go now to the... And if I tell him that he's not dead, will the vicar be really pissed off? But I think that's the fairest thing to do. I mean, that guy did murder somebody, so I think banishment is the least of what should happen to him. All right, Wally. Generally, I could play this game for about 20 hours in a row, I think, and not get bored. This is one of those. I'm only like an hour and a half in, and I'm already just getting lost in it. It's, I hope it keeps going like this. Oh, you're there.
News travels fast here. I'm told Morris will no longer cause us any problems in the village. Thank you for finding some sort of resolution to all this. Look, I would like you to have something. It's a rarity, and I'm loath to part with it, but your help has been invaluable.
Or is it your key?
This will open the box upstairs. You'll find your reward there.
I don't need to murder him.
Farewell, and God bless you.
Hey. Well, let me head up there, open that box. I'm sure we'll be coming back after looking at that secret cellar in the, or the secret entrance in the cellar, in the crypt. But in the meantime, fine. Atomic battery. That sounds really useful, just from the noise. And then a fruitful trade. What is that? Can I read a fruitful trade? It's a shame I have to keep this magnificent thing locked away, but I don't expect the soldiers will be happy about it, or happy I had it. Atoms, the very stuff of God. Stored in their purest and most terrible form, a marvel. It was a fruitful trade and worth the trip out to Molly in the Dale. If I can scrounge enough, perhaps I can purchase her second. I think I need to go and see Molly. I feel like Molly is my next thing. Where is she? So I've resolved fully. Have I fully resolved this then? Yeah, I like that. So it just says resolved. It is all done. Yeah, but I think, yeah, Nat points me to Molly. I'm going to go and speak to Molly. I feel is an important person to go to now. But it will mean, rather than exploring this village, I'm going to go have to leave a little bit. Leave for a little while and go back to the area before.
Citizens of Wyndham, if you or any of your friends or family show signs of corruption.
But I do have like a north, south, east, and west. I've got that thing at the top, but I wonder if the Explorer mode, if I put the Explorer on like higher or like lower difficulty, if it changes anything up. I guess I can try that out at some point. Not sure about you. They've done such a good job of recreating a northern little village. Could be anywhere in the Yorkshire Dales or Lake District. Go and visit. I wonder if Cockermouth is in this. It was a place we generally went to when I was at school. We visited Cockermouth, and I remember at like, in my head it was like midnight, but it was probably about 8 o'clock and it was just a bit dark. But we went like paddling in the river.
And the quarantine protocol is no longer responsible for your safety.
Yeah, so a little paddling in Cockermouth. What more could you want? Now, Molly. She's camped in the north. Is she in the trader camp? What was she in? She's pointing me towards I mean, she's a trader, so she's going to be in the trading camp. I hope. And it should be just over here. Don't know what happened to him. Oh! What's attacking me? Piranhas in there. Or maybe just poison water. And there is a trader camp, I think? Yeah, there's a trader camp. And we will go in there and speak to Molly next time. So, huge thank you to everyone for watching and joining me for this playthrough of Atomfall. I'm loving it. I'm really, really getting into it. And I'm loving the story part of it. And obviously the combat is, I mean, there's stealth in this and there is combat. Not the best at it, but I'm playing this mainly for the story. And I hope you join me because I want to resolve all these leads and progress. And I will be back. If you're watching this, the date comes out. I'll be like the day the video comes out. Then the next one will be out tomorrow. But if not, just go and click on the links around here, and hopefully there will be one that says episode 3. And yeah, I'll see you then. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.